All right, now that we've got our front and side elevations mostly drawn, we're going to move on and do dimensioning and annotation next. Before we get started, I did realize one thing that I left off was I forgot to project the front porch post down into this front view. So let's do that real quick. That'll just take a second. I'm going to do a construction line, V for vertical, and we're just going to grab this front post from quadrant to quadrant. I'll just snap those right down there. A couple of things that I'm going to do here. So I would normally just draw those lines. I can draw a rectangle here, basically just through those construction lines entirely. But what I also want to do, notice I drew that post, but I would not be able to see this window through that post. So we're going to do the wipeout command again. Remember the wipeout command? We did it earlier on this same window. Oops. Let me get rid of that. Wipe out. I accidentally snapped in the wrong place. There you go. To here. And then when I press enter, see how it just kind of hides that window behind it? Get rid of those construction lines. Now I've got the front post here and the window behind it is hidden. So again, I'm a huge fan of that wipeout command. All right, so now that we've got that front post taken care of, we've got the front elevation looking exactly the way it needs to. I'm going to come in here and turn on my dimensions layer, set it current. And first off, we're going to put in the actual dimensions that we need. So for this sake, for this part, the dimensions that we're going to be putting in are for the overhangs. So we're going to come in here, do a linear dimension. I'm going to click here, that should be 1'6". AutoCAD does not think that 1'6" will fit. I think it will, so I'm going to click on that text. I'm going to click on the grip right at that 1'6", and I'm going to snap it to the midpoint here, and it fits just fine. AutoCAD just didn't think that it would. Wherever it is that you decided to put that, I would say let's draw maybe even a construction line. Let's just do H for horizontal. We want all of them to line up and be perfectly in line with each other. So we'll just draw this construction line and have all of our dimensions come down and snap to it. It really doesn't matter where you put that construction line, just so long as all of these dimensions kind of come along and touch it. So to here, again, AutoCAD does not think it'll fit. I think it will. If yours does not say 1'6", then you need to fix that. So you might have to stretch, you might have to do something to fix that. We projected that 1'6" down from our roof overhang that we did, that offset that we did on the floor plan. This 1 foot, it barely fits, but it does fit in there. Another one, here to here, 1'6". It just looks so much better when they're nice and lined up with each other. We're even going to go so far as to put in that 6" here to here. Put that in. In the book that says 6". I'm going to double click it and type in TYP. Oops, all caps. TYP for typical. And that's fine. So if it doesn't fit, this, kind of doesn't look great right here, you can move the text out. But as long as it's still in line with the rest. Last one. Here we go. There to there. And move that up there. Oops. All right, that looks good. See how nice that looks when they're all in line with each other? Looks great. Now we're going to put our notes layer current. Notes, turn it on. And now we're just going to come in here and put in all of these notes. So I'm only going to do a few of these for you. You're going to look in the book and you're going to see all of the different notes that you need to put in. I'll show you here what they look like. Let's come over here. Look, all of these green notes about the roof, but you've got a lot of leaders and things. You are going to have to do an offset with a dashed line to get that 8 foot 1.5 plate height in this view and in that view. So you'll go ahead and do that. But all the rest of this is, I'm not going to waste your time watching me put all of this in. I'm just going to put a few of them in here just so you can kind of see what to do. But the rest of this is pretty kind of busy work here, just getting it in. I'm going to click on the Annotate tab to pull up the Annotate ribbon, and we're going to come over here, and there are a couple of different splines that you see, a few different multi-leader styles that you can see here. Let's go to spline with arrow, and I'm going to click on the multi-leader command, and when I do the multi-leader command, you can see it's a spline, so it's a 3-point spline. I don't know why mine keeps doing this. I don't think yours will. That's a me thing. Anyway, now it wants the text in here, so now I can just come in here and type. Make sure you have your caps on. 2x12 stairs. Press enter. 6-inch risers. 12-inch tread. Close that, and that looks good. This is all you're going to do. You're just going to keep doing this. Come through here and just use that multi-leader spline with arrow. Click somewhere. Notice how it's only wanting to give me the endpoint and the midpoint. I'll shift right click and say nearest, and then I'm just going to come in here. Oh, I don't know why it keeps doing that to me, but 1x4. Woo. Trim at corners. That's I am just on fire today, aren't I? All right, 1x4 trim at corners. There you go. But yeah, you'll just come in here and just put all of those notes in just like that. I'm realizing as I'm looking at this, I completely did not draw that little side deck, but we would project that straight down. You'll just project that 6-foot by 4-foot deck straight down. I trust that you can do this. This is a capstone project. You know how to do it. We already talked about how to do it over here on this this view of the side deck. So we would just have it coming, remember it's 6-inch step down, and then it's the 5/4 inch decking, so you can just offset by 1 inch, 5/4 by 6-inch decking, and then it had the 8-inch joist, and then the 4x4 post at the bottom. So I will trust that you can do that, but don't forget it. You definitely want to have that done. Your final one is going to look like this. This is what I'm talking about. This is the part that you need to go in there and draw. And you can see that we did it just offsetting it. Like from here, I actually drew in a 6-inch by 1 inch rectangle. Put an X on it and then copy, just so you could see the deck boards 8 inches down, and then that's the 4x4 post. So you do need to put that in there with the note. Other things, let's see. Ooh, let's do this, the 1x2 trim. Let's see, so we're going to do the multi-leader, and we are going to point to 1x2 trim. That's this trim right here. So you could just point to that, pull it up. You're going to type in 1x2 trim. When I close the editor, I have that same note pointing to this side as well as the other side, right? So what I'm going to show you is, since we use the multi-leader for it, when I'm over here on the Annotate ribbon looking at the leaders panel, I'm going to say add leader, and look what happens. I can just add a leader. Oops. There you go. This same multi-leader, I just added another arrowhead to it. So that's all you're going to do. Once you've completed the first one, you can just click on this word right here, this button that says add leader, and you can add in a second leader. So that is all we did on that one, 1x2 trim and the 2x10 rafters. On these, notice I do have a space in there, 1 space, X space 2. So you do want to go ahead and put that space in there. All of this text should be the exact same text height. No text in here. From your dimensions to your multi-liters, everything should be the same text height. As far as these things go, there is no formula for how long those lines need to be. I mean, I'm looking at this. I made that 10 inches and I made this one 18 inches. So it just is a symbol to show what we need it to be. So you can just come in here and draw a line. It doesn't have to be that 10 inches. That is just what mine was. There's 10, and there it, let's do it 12 inches that way, and then I can move it down 1 inch, move it over 1 inch, or maybe down 2 inches over 2 inches. Let's do 2. That looks good. Nice and even right there. And then you're just going to put text in there. Just regular old text. Let's see what our dimension text height is. It probably says in the book what the text height should be. So looking at this, let's go see what this property is. Height, 4 inches. There you go. 4-inch text. So you can just do single line text or multi-line text. I'm just going to do single line, click somewhere to start. The height is going to be 4 inches, 0 rotation. I'm going to type in 4, type in 12, and I can just pick up that 12 and move it right into place. And that's it. You just kind of move that closer into the roof. There you go. So there's my 412. I would put another 412 on this side. I would put a, what do we have, 1012 over here and a 1012 over there. But that's it. You're just going to start just putting your text in. So text is 4 inches tall. Your dimensions, you've already set up a dimension style for it. The template already has the multi-liter style. So when you're done with this, your final check print, your final cabin is going to look like this. Don't forget these dimensions up here. Don't forget this deck right here. There's going to be another video on how to get the siding in the roof. It's just a hatch pattern that you're going to put in there. So yeah, that's it. That is how you're going to do this. Once you're done with this and you've already completed your floor plan, then you're ready to come in here and set it up using the layouts. Don't forget on your floor plan, when we come over here to floor plan, you do also need to put a note here that says walls are 4 inches thick. Don't forget that. Yeah, that's it. So coming into this one, by the way, just so that you know, remember how we did this where we turned it off? We could turn off layers. If you click on, that was to turn layers off. If you click on this one, it turns all your layers on. It's just a quick and easy way to turn all your layers on at the end. So ultimately, yeah, that's all you're going to have. You're going to need to come in here into your layout. You're going to have to set up your, get it centered about where you need it. And you're going to have to set your viewport scale to 3/16 inch equals a foot. Turn off these layers, just like we've done before. Turn off model space layer when you are ready to plot your views. And that's it. That is how you're going to do it. I'm going to let you finish up the rest of it, but hopefully that helped. And yeah, you should be good to go. Thank you.